I'm at the Gary Player Invitational with Roland Schoeman, and you were just telling me that your golf game is neither here nor there. How's it going?
It's an adventure. Let's put it that way. It's, golf presents such a unique challenge. In swimming, I was the best in the world, but golf is something where you're never going to be the best in the world. You look at a guy like Tiger Woods, and he had a fall from grace. Rory McIlroy is there for a while, and then somebody else comes in. It's perfect imperfection, and there's always a challenge where you hit a shot, and then the next shot's completely different, a different lie. The wind's different, so it provides a character building opportunity or experience. So that's why I said to you, if you haven't started golf yet, you might not want to.
Do you have a pro tip for me? Everyone has a tip. It's usually like loosen the hips, but I don't know.
Buy a pair of goggles just in case you end up in the water.
The last time we were here, you were quite outspoken about sport funding in South Africa, and I actually wanted to ask you. I've been waiting since this happened to ask you about the tour that Fikile Mbalula and Sunette Viljoen had about funding for the Olympic athletes, especially the ones who medaled. Do you have a stance on that?
I think it's unfortunate. I don't think anything like that should ever be in the public eye. It should be dealt with, as quickly as possible. If whatever happens, if money's promised to the athletes, it should be paid. As I understand that the government has a certain amount of red tape they have to deal with, and obviously, but what it seemed like is Sunette was paid right at the very end, whereas other athletes like Cameron Vanderberg, Chad received their money months earlier. So I'm not sure what the holdup was. I just saw what you guys saw on Twitter, and it was definitely a war of words. And I think Sunette wants what's best for the athletes. I know the athletes out there are outspoken. I'm outspoken because I believe that we're not being treated well. What we're doing is a job. So if somebody had to say, all right, well, work for free, they're not necessarily going to do that. If somebody has earned a work incentive or a work bonus, it generally gets paid to them. So it is unfortunate that South African sport is where it is. But I think we're going to find more athletes standing up and being part of the development of a new sporting culture within South Africa.
When it comes to swimming in South Africa, who's the next major person that we should all be looking at?
I don't know. That's a very good question. The next Chad Leclos or Roland Schoeman or Ryk Neethling are just around the corner. Yeah.
Any aspirations for Tokyo?
I'm going to take a bit of a hiatus, work on my golf game.
Which, according to you, needs a little bit of work.
It does. That's why I'm taking a hiatus. So we'll see. I love the challenge. So I'm going to looking at launching a couple of Roland Schoeman academies, being involved in business in South Africa for a little bit of time, and then, who knows? In 2018, I'll make a decision.
Awesome. Well, good luck out there on the green.
Thank you very much. I need it.